inscrito aqui no canal, inscreva-se e ative o sininho. Vamos que vamos nesse grande jogo. Para quem nunca jogou, vale a pena adquiri-lo.
Activated.
Trocar a pilha aqui do controle, né? Só um segundinho, galera. Aqui as pilhas reservas. Vamos que vamos! Calor de 90 graus. E de novo outra pilha que acabou. Deixa eu ver teclado e mouse. Vamos lá. Acho que essa aqui vai. Não vai. Bom, galera. Deu uns bugs aqui, né? Você usa um controle da Xbox, muito bom, mas quando você não tem a pilha, me deixou na mão. Então vamos jogar no teclado e mouse. Vamos que vai. Deixa eu ver se é outro botão, tá. Aqui é pra cá. Deixa o marcador aqui. Forme a Lorde, beleza. Só um segundinho, galera. Beleza. Deixa eu carregando o controle ali, as pilhas. Vamos falar com o cara agora. Isso aí, pessoal. Aqui mesmo gravação é como se fosse ao vivo, cara. Não tem edição, nada. Vamos lá. Edição é para os fracos.
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I saw...
Welcome back, the Ascalon.
My hypothesis was correct.
And you cleansed?
I'm just a doctor.
The important thing is, we...
Thank you, my lord.
Now,
I'm listening.
it's time...
Recruit a new vampire.
Not exactly...
As you...
Good.
How would you like me to...
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this moment.
Before I go,
All right,
why
because he is about to die.
did he?
No,
Does he know?
he can't wait.
How would you like?
Don't worry. Aloysius,
So shut.
yes.
Is that
Oh,
you invited Lady?
not allowed.
So it's a
Something of a...
goodbye.
Understand.
Goodbye.
Link pra cá.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny. I won't do it. The very thought of it makes...
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you...
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really...
I do, yet.
To make an immortal of a soulless black...
Should I refuse?
Don't you dare, my dear.
Really?
I've recently found
Please.
as long as...
What would you...
The man is dangerous.
What would you...
The man's...
Are you sure?
That's a lie.
How can you...
I made the...
Why?
Forgive me.
Which is?
He...
What would happen?
You would add a powerful immortal into a...
Maybe I could...
Mr.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, my...
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him. It's locked. I should find another way to get into the neighborhood. I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion. Louise's father was determined to find and save her. It's locked, all right. It's locked. I cannot enter. It's locked. Miss Teasdale.
How do you know my name?
My name is Dr. Reid.
So my father...
I'm afraid...
I suppose...
Thankfully...
I must find my father's body.
Goodbye, Miss T. You should return.
Thank you for your
Goodbye, Miss. Good evening, sir.
Dr. Reid?
Is there anything...
No, it's just...
I think...
That's odd.
I'm afraid... What can you...
I've heard...
Tell me about...
We are waiting.
And why are you...
Because we need...
Why do you want...
I'm not really...
Can you tell...
As you like.
Please.
Do you like...
I know...
Yes.
But what if we don't like?
Do we ever know?
And what...
I stopped.
But what...
Does it read?
But what...
Does it read?
Tell me...
I just...
Goodbye, Mr. Baker. Good evening. Goodbye, Mr. Baker. Good evening, sir.
Yes, please.
That's all.
Well, is it not...
I suppose.
I am...
What can you tell?
You should ask them.
May I ask?
I don't.
You must.
From what?
May I?
I believe...
What?
It's the only...
Why is that?
Because...
No.
Good.
Goodbye for...
Jonathan Reid.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Of course
You are...
primate.
The car.
Yes, the
Is there any...
Aloysius.
He's not...
True.
What can you...
I really...
So you...
Oh,
Do the car...
no.
Do...
No.
Read my...
You have been...
Can you read the...
Are you sure?
Yes, I...
It will cost...
Here.
This...
Tell me about it. Goodbye, sir.
I read... Cards never lie, but they are never
It's
easy
locked.
to read.
It's locked, all right.
Good evening, sir.
I'm
And who are...
I'm Doctor...
I'm the...
I'm here...
Then we have...
Do you know...
Who doesn't...
What else?
Aloysius.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Whispers of a song. So many signs to interpret. Good evening.
Can you read the...
Put the money...
Here.
The joke.
Tell me...
I'm for...
Somebody...
God.
Did they steal...
A person.
Do you want...
If you have...
For how long?
It was
What do you mean?
Edgar.
Can you read?
Put the money on the table then.
Perhaps. Can you read?
Put the money on the table then.
Here.
The alchemy.
Tell me.
I'm from.
Goodbye, sir.
I rarely. Fool and the Empress. Again. What are the cards trying to tell us?
Too many murders to investigate them all. But they were not. We forgot.
It's locked. The amount of blood on my hands.
I told you.
Is it?
A vampire.
I would. How did you?
Swansea top.
May
Suffer.
May I ask?
Of course.
Who found?
That's
So you're not.
once a.
I know.
It was eight.
What was the
problem?
How do you?
I told
Is
you.
it?
A vampire.
All right.
Walls.
Goodbye, sir.
I read A Red River, A Song in the Dark, The Whispers of a Sun. So many signs.
Hello again.
What can?
He's
Is that all?
Pericles.
What can
You should up.
Who?
The more I think.
But what else?
I don't know.
Trap?
At least.
I'm a.
Have you ever?
I'm a.
Have you ever?
Goodbye.
Hello again, Dr. Reid.
Goodbye. Good evening. Pericles.
Agamemnon.
At least.
But is that
What can?
if you're
That's it.
for the time?
Goodbye.
flu is not the only.
Good evening, Miss.
Dr. Reid!
Always.
Too long.
Do you know...
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my...
Did he buy...
No, he left quickly.
But isn't...
That was before...
May I...
It's always... Dr. Reid, I am glad to see you again.
Good evening, Miss.
You know...
What can...
I'm still...
Tell me...
Who would...
Really?
Don't get...
Really?
Don't get me...
Have you noticed...
Other than...
Goodbye.
Dr. Reid, I am glad to see you again.
Good evening.
Dr. Reid?
Good to see you.
Oh, yes.
Have you ever...
Yes. A very strange man.
What do you mean?
He said he was ready to pay...
Why...
I am...
Why...
Oh, no.
I'm sure...
I do the best.
Goodbye, Cap.
I am sorry. I can't help you, sir. Perhaps you should...
I
talk to
cannot
someone else
enter.
instead.
Vamos que vamos.
Flu is not the only hidden killer around here.
Do you remember if we've seen someone recently? Sometimes it's difficult.
It's locked.
The Spanish flu is not the only hidden killer around here.
This is no place for you, sir. You're mad!
dos Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reid. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be.
Sir,
I don't have...
I will be...
Well...
You'll need... What do you...
What I do know...
Let's move on.
Please,
But first, before you embrace...
That's a rather impertinent...
Answer me.
To save London, I will finance them.
Who gave...
My money.
You really...
Yes.
By doing...
Come, sir.
Let me guess.
This...
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
Listen to me, Aloysius Dawson. You will forget your fear of dying, for it has poisoned your mind and made you bitter and ruthless since the death of your twin brother.
You don't understand. Death is oblivion, the eternal void. I know there's nothing there. I saw it in Robert's empty eyes. I saw myself in that coffin.
Death is painful for those who remain, not for those who have passed. All that occult gibberish you filled your head with has made you forget this simple truth.
No! Death will not claim me. I have the power and the money. I've acquired the arcane knowledge needed. I believe there is magic, there are dark forces. You will provide me my extension.
Your ignorance makes you a fool. You have no idea. Look at me. Hunted like a beast, my family lost, cursed. I have not escaped death, I have become it.
No, there must be a way. I don't want to go like my brother did. I have money, lots of money.
Money won't ease your mind. I know you used to be a good and generous man. So I offer you the gift of peace, Aloysius. The tranquility of a true death.
I accept your offer. And I understand. No more fear, I will die a man of dignity. And a man at peace.
Is it done, Dr. Reid? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn, as expected?
I'm afraid Mr. Dawson finally chose to embrace life and death as a mortal.
What do you mean?
He has overcome his fear of dying. I let him rest and wait for death to come.
What? This is unacceptable. Go back the—
No, Lord Redgrave. As a doctor and as an—
This is an outrage beyond words.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature.
Step away, traitor. Return to your dubious friends and your decrepit hospital. Do not dare show yourself again, you or that monstrosity you bring to my door. Step away, traitor. Return to your dubious friends and your decrepit hospital.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Did anyone see you? It's a long—
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived?
How did you meet, lady?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers.
Lady Ash—
She said she was your friend, and that she sought—
What kind of—
I knew nothing of—
Lady Ashbury?
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls.
Harriet Jones is still with you, then?
Harriet remains angry.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters.
Wait! Slow down!
I'm listening.
Why do I—
Because I used—
You're—
Yes.
How—
She present—
What—
Her so—
Why did she—
I am—
Where—
She said—
No time—
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady?
Yes. Tell her—
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care.
Really thought you—
It's locked, all right.
you have the money.
Gangs are ruining this neighborhood if you ask me. It's locked.
As long as you have the money.
Interfere with my... Show me how you defeated first.
What is this truck? Are the vampire hunters here already?
With you at our side, Dr. Reid, I know that Pembroke will prevail and survive this action.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening.
Are you all as far as what we don't know? Good. It's locked, all right. Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar?
Será?
Ultraviolet curtains and orichalcum powder. Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for what.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash another disaster, just like William Marshall did.
No! I'm trying to put an end to it, just like you are.
You're the progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true. Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
This is ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. I know! It hurts, doesn't it? The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. We are the guardian of justice.
You can't
You were only reborn for it.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCollum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
I'll spare you, McCollum. I'll offer you the mercy you never offered me.
What is this ruse?
This is no ruse, McCollum. This is me letting you go. After all, you and I are both trying to save this poor country in our own way.
I'll kill you, Reid. Next time we meet, I'll end you.
See? Progress already. You called me by my name. Until the next time. Goodbye, Hunter.
Aí sim, galera. Chegamos no teatro.
So Priwen never left Doris's theatre after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters. It's locked. It's locked, all right. I cannot enter. Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence. It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right. I should find the key to that box. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand. Perhaps this is what McCullum drank. I had better keep that in mind. It's locked, all right. Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, and internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Jeffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skull epidemic.
I never...
To prove...
Really?
Time will...
William Marshall.
Edgar... William Marshall, for example. You speak of him.
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round.
While investigating the epidemic...
I have nothing to hide, John.
Doris Fletcher visited...
I know nothing about that.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris...
What does this sad story have to...
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
Right, I admit it. I boldly ventured into experimental realms, but I've killed no one to appease my thirst for knowledge, Jonathan. I'm no murderer.
I never asked to become what I am, Edgar. You chose to conduct your rogue experiments.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
Yes, Edgar, you're about to die. I won't say it's fair, but I can't say you don't deserve it.
Your words hurt deeply, Jonathan. They come from a friend. I helped you, remember?
Yes, I remember.
The second I saw you in that bar, I knew we would accomplish great things, you and I.
I thought you were a vampire, till you brandished that cross.
You looked so lost when you opened that door. For a few seconds, I thought you were there to kill me.
I think we were both afraid.
And now, I feel true fear. Is there an afterlife? What will become of me when I'm dead, Dr. Reid?
I really cannot say, Dr. Swansea.
In the end, life betrays us all.
Isso aí, pessoal, terminamos o capítulo 5. Para assistir o capítulo 6 de Vampyr. Lembre-se, inscreva-se no nosso canal e ative o sininho. Muito obrigado, valeu, fui!